Welcome back, everybody. How you doing today? You want to go to the Sunshine Coliseum? You want to go to the Sunshine Coliseum, everyone? I want to go to the country club. Yeah, that's what I want to say. No, I want to go to the Sunshine Coliseum. Oh my gosh. The present day Sunshine Coliseum. Well, this is a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Valant. 7 years has it been. Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I've nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I need to hear it from you. ... Alright, say so. Let's go ahead and hear it straight from the mouth himself, Magnifi Gramarye. I have walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire? Do not be deceived. Valant's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who slowed me on my way. Zach Gramarye. His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Zach Gramarye murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remembered it as if it were only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it in the end. For while he vanished, the suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of a press said. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudeville and distraction. And here must I stand, smiling at them all. What am I, if not a player in some fiendish farce? Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnifi's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. ... I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Does it now? Well, I assume we have our answers already, because, I mean, what else are we gonna get? It's not like we're gonna get anything from, what's-his-face, Christoph Gavin, right? Magnifi's death. Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened. For 7 long years I have endured. Now, finally, the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles of our troop within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Valant. But right now, I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. No, Phoenix, don't do that. You're gonna get arrested for that, surely. That should shake things up. Valant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. What? What are we talking about here? Are we talking about the transferal of... Oh gosh, dang it. I hope we have the... I hope that's it. The transferal rights? Cool. Awesome. And what might that be? I see it bears the Gramarye seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner, but I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifi's miracles. What? Zach Gramarye, he wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? Trucy and Igmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous! Zach is gone, vanished into the void! This is the genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. Wog! Well, isn't that just great? Why? Why does fate toy with me so? Because you made your choice, Valant. Jeez. Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. But he shot Magnifi. Yes, it was Zack. It was. It was. It was. Yeah, totally. And then he left, and my career as a magician fell into darkness. Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zack Gramarye shot Magnifi? Was that why you testified? Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valant. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnifi Gramarye? Well, I mean, this is a freaking confession. What else would it be? Confession to the slaying of Magnifi Gramarye. Touch the check button for details. I didn't exactly look at this, did I? From court in... Oh, wait, I did read that. I forgot if I read the last paragraph or not. So let's see. This isn't... yeah, that's okay. So there's nothing new then. Gotcha, whatever. Oops. My bad. Maybe it's time to do a little more legwork. I did not mean to do that, everyone. I really did not mean to do that. Okay, whatever. Well, we can prove our innocence nonetheless. Or can we? Magnifi's death. Oh no. Skipping things because I'm dumb and I forgot what I was doing right there. Now as long as I have this. Alright, got this. We did the thing. Or did we not? Yeah, we didn't really do a thing. Hey, Valant, you're not going to try and commit murder over this, are you? I mean, I'm kind of actually wondering about that. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Either way, we'll see. Who really killed Magnifi Gramarye? It was Zack's confession, of course. That's who really killed him. That makes no sense. I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zack Gramarye wrote one more thing before passing on. But this is a confession! In which he admits the killing of Magnifi Gramarye. See? All according to your plan. ... I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Zack was just like, it's time to tip the scales. I don't really know. Anyway, now I am the audience, believing in the deceptions I have wrought upon myself. Zack wrote this right in front of me. After I explained your situation to him. Alakazong! I don't know why he's so surprised. I mean, isn't this exactly what he wanted to happen? Maybe? Perhaps? No? Oh well. You do know that this confession is nothing but lies? Yes, it's my opinion that Zack Gramarye killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. 2 received instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusion, yes? So he vanished to protect me, his partner. A stirring tale, 'tis true. Did you shoot Magnifi Gramarye in the forehead? If I had and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will, there is nothing left for me now. ... It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnifi's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me. I knew it. So Valant Gramarye did kill the great Magnifi. So sorry, Mr. Wright, but it was not I who shot my mentor. Oh, what? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple, such as... I don't know. Valant Gramarye, maybe? Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Valant received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person who could have fired that pistol that night. I don't suppose you figured it out by now. If it wasn't Zack or Valant, who shot Magnifi? Then it had to be the only other person at the scene, which means... Wait. You don't mean... Yes, the great Magnifi Gramarye himself! Huh, what do you know? What do you know? Suicide. So Magnifi Gramarye committed suicide? You find it hard to believe? To be honest, I didn't even imagine it as a possibility. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him. But when I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So you spoke with Magnifi Gramarye? Yes, and this is why I knew what he had done. Magnifi transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner Zach Gramarye, not me. I see. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was in a way more serious than that of murder. What? Your crime? Phoenix, I think it should be obvious what his crime is. He obviously lied to the court with perjury, of course. Jeez. ... Is Valant Gramarye confessing something to me? What could be more serious than murder? Valant's crime? You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent. ... There are no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnifi's plan. He wanted to die by one of your hands? Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. The demon? Let me confess, I had intended to shoot Magnifi, and I planned on framing my partner for the crime. Which you did, but you did frame him, but you framed him for something anyway. You still framed him though. Maybe if you didn't murder him, but you still framed him nonetheless. What? That night, I prepared something before going to Magnifi's hospital room. Which was... IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zack did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then, I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan. But you didn't shoot him. I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came, but then Magnifi called me back. I'm sorry, Valant. I'm giving my magic to Zack, not you. You shall lack the draw he has. Please, help him if you can. I left the room. And then I stopped. The shock of what I had just been told consumed me. That is when I heard that fateful gunshot. Magnifi Gramarye killing himself. Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zack killed him. He was the one. Frame him, and the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of his suicide. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints. Then I used a syringe to add the IV liquid I'd brought. If it's so easy to just wipe off the prints, why don't all murderers just do things like that? I mean, sometimes they just leave the obvious fingerprints around, but they don't even think about wiping them off sometimes. I mean, it's weird, I don't know. So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. Magnifi died and you framed Zack for his murder. As planned indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but... Yes! I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valant. Thank you. It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything could I make my decision. You're going to turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zack Gramarye was alive. Well, not anymore. And now, excuse me, and now it occurs to me, what if he was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? You see, now that I think about it, I realize that I know we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. Her? The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies. Forget this matter. I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partner, Zack Gramarye. Then, I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I am glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you. Well, yeah, I guess you're welcome, man, but you know, Zack Gramarye, Shoddy Smith, whichever name you prefer, he is no longer with us. I think I prefer Zack Gramarye, thank you very much. Let me know what you prefer in the comments below. Actually, I'll even include his third name, Shoddy Enigmar, because why the heck not? And I guess that's his real name, not, you know, he's not an official Gramarye, he's just part of the troop, man. So that's like an unofficial name, of course. But you know what? I still prefer that name, because I think it sounds cooler, but that's just me. The truth revealed in that trial was only a silver. And, a silver? What? And the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I had to have read that wrong or something. I don't know. I knew what I'd have to do to push back the darkness for good. And it would involve paying that man a visit. And giving him the Keyblade, of course. But, you know, details, man. I mean, this is the guy who's gonna turn into Sora, right? No, I'm just kidding, of course. Anyway, Christoph Gavin, what do you have to say for yourself, good sir? Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Well... Could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard. There's something I need to see. Yeah, I know, right? This freaking letter right here. Let's go ahead and spy on it right now. There it is. The yellow envelope. And the sender is... Drew Misham. I was right.
When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. I heard it was left at a crime scene.
If this is the last letter that Drew Misham wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. Let's see if this Atropine spray finds anything. Oh yeah, here we go now. I can't believe it. It's amazing. That was ridiculous, right? I can't believe it. I forgot I had to click on it with the freaking touchscreen. So this was Drew Misham's, yeah, totally. This was Drew Misham's Messenger of Death. It was this stamp, alright, no mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. The interview request came like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. I swear on my life I won't tell them about you. So please release the spell you put on my daughter. I'll write later with a... Gotcha! With a report? Okay, I see. Letter from Misham added to the court record. Final. Decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar in jail? Oh no, Christoph's found out. How are we gonna get out of this mess now? Letter posted by Drew Misham just before dying. Poison traces found in the stamp. Well then, if you say so now. There's no mistaking it. This you know, Phoenix, you've just been caught by Christoph, and now you're looking at this. It's kind of bad timing, man. This commemorative stamp was the one on the desk at Drew's studio, which makes this the letter he mailed just before he died. Better hold on to this one. Yeah, no giving this one up to Christoph now. Oh, that was also the stamp. Well, maybe this whole thing is a stamp then. What do I know, really? Nah, what if I want to read the letter again, though? Ever think about that? Anyway, whatever. Time to talk. Gavin! I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? Gavin, Something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. ... Vera Mission hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors of atropine poisoning, but it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry, forgot I had it. Many thanks. Whoa, what's going on now? I'm so confused. Things are going a little bit crazy right now. Or are they? Oh, really now? So that was a camera this whole time? We've now seen all the clues in this case. Or was it? I don't know, actually. Maybe it was a camera, maybe it wasn't. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Now it is time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter. The final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Phoenix, don't look so angry, man. What are you doing? Be nicer to all of us. We don't want to see this now, or do we? Maybe we do want to see this. Save cleared stage data up to this point. Sure. Why not? I don't see a reason why we shouldn't do that anyway. Maybe we shouldn't. Hey, Phoenix, what's up? You're still angry looking, I see. Welcome to court. This isn't court. This seems like... I think we're still in the computer system right now. 7 years. Only one verdict. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Get that out of my system. The verdict which you must decide. Is the defendant Vera Mission innocent or guilty? Well, obviously innocent, but I mean, geez. The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin? Courtroom number 3, eh? Preparations complete. If you say so. I guess I don't really have any choice. I mean, I can't make my choice if I don't have a choice. Something inside me. Rising. Surfacing. Episode 4, Turnabout Succession. Succession. So many things. So many things that just happened, right? Kind of amazing. Something important. Lost long ago. It's close now. So close. Ah! October 9th at 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Vera Mission. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution's ready to rock. Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant Vera Mission's condition? Do we have any, like, new things here? So we have the nail polish. That's new, obviously. Apparently. We also have the yellow envelope. Alright, sure. That's cool, too, I guess. And then we have... what else is there? Is there anything else? The notebook page. Oh my gosh. Apollo, don't make the same mistake as Phoenix. Don't present forged evidence in court. Seriously, wouldn't you get in trouble for that? I would think you would, but anyway. So yeah, we got this. Actually, I do kind of want to see what Apollo has to say. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, Apollo, what do you got to say, man? You have anything different to say than that Phoenix didn't have to say? Nail polish Mr. Wright gave me. Must be the brand symbol. It's an A drawn like a flower. It's refreshing to see a brand with a simple, clear design like this. I see. It's so darn simple, isn't it now? So let's see, what else was there? We got... Would you have anything new to say about this by any chance? You're not open until the time is right. Okay, I got you, I got you. So let's see, when is the right time anyway? And then we got this thing right here. Oh yeah, I can't really examine that closely, can I? Well, I will be able to examine this one closely anyway, so let's see. What we got here? There's an address on here. A name I've never heard of. At least I think so. It's too blurry to read. Oh, why don't you zoom in on a little bit more, man? This stamp. It's of the Gramaryes, isn't it? Why did Mr. Wright give me this letter right before the trial? What could it mean? How do you get this letter? Anyway, I thought Gavin told him not to take it. No, I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. Anyway, can I look inside the envelope now? No, I can't. I cannot do that. Alrighty then. Well, now that we've seen all that now. Prosecutor Gavin. Okay, we already read that. Acute atropine poisoning, according to a physician. She could die at any time. thus her absence from the courtroom today.
What? They can't put her on trial without her being here.
It is unusual.
They should wait for her to get better and do it then. It's so bureaucratic of them.
That's being a little harsh. You can't delay the trial any longer. I feel like my Trucy voice got a little higher pitched randomly since the last time I've done this for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Or they risk having no one left to try. A trial without a verdict can only cause grief. The records of this case and experience tell us this. Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on. Right. If Vera dies, the trial will be cancelled. I'm not going to let that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. I'm going to get Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time. Very well. Your opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin. The prosecution's case is unchanged by recent events. Why did Vera Misham succumb to poison? By the way, in profiles, anything to say? I mean, I can't really examine the profiles. I'm just wondering. Okay, so we don't have anything new-ish here on Apollo's side then. Gotcha. Why did the Vera Misham succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done. Objection! But Vera was poisoned with atraquin, the exact same poison that took her father's life. What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have had access to the poison. Significant, since it's rather hard to come by. That is true. In other words, I see no need for further discussion. We could have had our verdict yesterday. Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone a verdict. What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. The defense holds that Vera Misham is the victim, not the killer. If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court giving us her testimony before us. And then she collapsed. How do you propose a killer poisoned her? Oh, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who her mystery killer was. The prosecution's objection is sustained. I ask the defense to prove its claims to this court. Tell us how Vera Misham was poisoned. I've got two things to prove here. Who did it and how? Which to hit first? Do I have the how? I do... But no, that can't be right. I mean, she's had that for years. She wouldn't have just randomly gotten poisoned from that, right? Maybe? Who did it and how? Which to hit first? Does it matter which one I do first? Well, I'll say how first, or who I should say first, because I'm pretty sure... I mean, I have to do both these anyway, then it has to mean Kristoff somehow found a way to do it, right? Show who. Just who poisoned Vera Misham. I have a name for you. Just a moment here, forehead. You are aware this is an accusation you're making. I think a bit of risk is in order. This much to be precise. I understand, no problem. I know what I'm doing this time. Then let's hear it. Who poisoned Vera Misham? Kristoff Gavin. What's this? Kristoff Gavin? Objection! What's your game? My bro. There's no way he would do a thing like that. You should know that better than anyone else. Indeed. He is behind bars. I know. However, that doesn't mean it wasn't possible to do what he did. What? Kristoff Gavin had the opportunity to poison Vera Misham. Apparently the defense has something in mind. Let's see what it is. How did Kristoff Gavin, currently in solitary confinement, poison her? Well, I mean, the letter seems a little far-fetched, because that was Drew Misham's doing. So, it has to be the nail polish, right? I think. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't really know for sure, actually. Anyway, I'll present that. What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle. I'd like to give whoever designed that a hand. Is that nail polish? It's colorless. Ah. Something the matter? No, nothing. Nothing at all. So the killer put poison in this bottle and made her drink it. As Prosecutor Gavin has told us, this is nail polish. Nail polish? It's like paint for nails. Know any women with red nails? Ah, my wife has red nails. I see. So she's been painting them all this time. Let's recall yesterday's trial. Remember when Vera was testifying to the court? Court is now back in session. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. I see. Now it makes sense. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had a habit of biting her nails. Her nails. Ah. Prosecutor Gavin, when the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails? Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nails at once. Christoph Gavin didn't have to poison that bottle the day of the poisoning, Your Honor. The moment Vera first held that bottle in her hand, her fate was sealed. But wait. This business about Christoph Gavin giving her that bottle is only conjecture. It's simply inconceivable. Prosecutor Gavin doesn't seem to think so. ... That face tells me one thing. Christoph Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it inconceivable at all. Well, Prosecutor Gavin, if you feel there is a clear and pressing need, then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness. Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. A darkness that has swallowed even myself. ... Okay, defense's wish is granted. Well, regardless, I think on the next exciting episode, I think we will summon Christoph Gavin to this courtroom. Or at least that's what we think is going to happen anyway. I don't know, is that going to happen or is that not going to happen? You tell me, everyone. Do you think Christoph Gavin is going to be summoned to this courtroom right this very moment? I mean, I think all signs point to yes right now, but who really knows? Maybe there'll be another plot twist. Maybe it'll just end up being Emma pretending she's Christoph for no reason, because she's just good at playing pretend for some reason. Emma, why are you so good at playing pretend? I have to wonder about that, actually. But regardless, everyone, I think I will see you on the next exciting episode. I'll see you later. Bye. It's not nice to be pointing fingers at us, Justice.